Hello YouTube, it's Grace again, and for those new viewers, it's welcome to my channel, basically. So today I thought I'd do the university tag because I currently attend university. In fact, I'm in my university dorm room right now, although I live in a house and I don't live in halls. So I thought I'd basically do this tag so you can get to know me a bit more and a bit about my life in university. So yeah, so first question, where do I study? I currently study at the University of Winchester. What do I study? I study history. What year am I in? I'm currently a second year. It's actually very frightening because I'm supposed to be thinking about my dissertation right now, so yeah. Relaxing first year, that is probably my best advice right now, because second year is when the stress bumps up. So do I live at home or do I live at uni? So from the introduction of this video, I'm pretty sure you can guess I live at uni, because I am from London, so I live in suburban London normally, and so Winchester's quite far away and trains can be delayed, so although I could probably get a train in every time I need those classes, but if one thing goes wrong with the train system, it messes up the rest of the train system in London, so I'd rather not take that risk, hence I live at uni instead. So how old am I? I'm currently 19, going to be 20 in August, so little whiles away. What are your 3 uni essentials? So 3 uni essentials, oh this is going to be a tough one. I'm actually thinking on my feet as I do this video, so I haven't pre-prepared any of this. So I would say uni essential 1 probably be a lot of stationery. Because I can be quite a visual person sometimes, although I'm an audible learner and I learn better things by talking. I can also be quite visual, so it helps for me to have things on my wall, for example, about assignments and colour coded and stuff like that. Also it kind of helps me to write stuff down, so that probably leads me on to my second advice for a uni essential would be a planner, because planners are just a lifesaver sometimes, because it helps you remember when your timetabling is, when your assignments are due, etc. And third essential, as I look around my room thinking, I don't know, I guess probably a hoodie, because right now I'm in a very comfortable hoodie. It suits the purpose for a very lazy day, because at university you can go into lectures dressed as whatever you like. You can go in your pyjamas if you really wanted to, but sometimes you just want to put on a pair of leggings or some tracksuit bottoms and just a nice comfortable hoodie which you can just sit in and chill as you're taking notes in a lecture room. So I guess I would suggest a big oversized hoodie as my third essential. So what is your favourite meal to cook? Favourite meal? Well, I have quite a few favourite meals. Okay, I'll go with one, which is lazy pizza, as I like to call it. So when you're hungry at lunch and you're feeling peckish for a pizza, but you don't really want to have to make a pizza. So what I usually do is I toast bread, and then I melt cheese and maybe a topping I don't know, sausage or chicken or something, or maybe just plain cheese, with tomato ketchup or just tomatoes or whatever, and just have the cheese melt with it, and it's just very nice. It's just a very lazy pizza, and not that healthy, but it was the best I could do just thinking like this. So next question is, what's the latest time you've been to the library? So latest time I've been to the library, probably been to the library until about 7, maybe 9. It's somewhere between that, 7 or 9ish I think at night is the latest I've ever been to the library. I've never pulled an all-nighter in the library because I can work at home. I can work in the library and I can work at home. I'm quite versatile in that. Personally, I prefer to work at home because I'm a bit too lazy to walk to uni, but I could work in the library if I wanted to, but I just never really had an interest in doing so. So next question is, ever done an all-nighter to finish work? So the closest I've ever got to doing an all-nighter is probably staying up until about 2 or 3 AM to finish an essay. But usually I fall asleep and finish it like hours before the deadline, which I don't recommend on you doing, but I'm being honest with it. That's what I sometimes do. Next question is, your favourite university moment so far? So, this will be interesting. Well, it's not necessarily a university moment, but one of my favourite moments was probably where previous Christmas we had a Christmas meal, and pictures are on Instagram, and I'm tagged into it. So if you wanted to see those, I suggest you just like look at my username, which is fromparchmenttobooks, self-promo. Right there. But yeah, there are pictures of it, and basically some of my housemates prepared the meal and we all shared the meal all together, and it was really nice, and we had a Secret Santa. It was just very, very cute, basically. So yeah, I guess that was my favourite university moment. One piece of advice for a fresher. So for a fresher, I would say basically you should just settle into the university. I say to relax, basically, because first year in most degrees, to my knowledge, doesn't count. So I would say relax about it. Like, you should still put in the effort and the work so you can improve yourself, but there is no need for you to stress like I did last year. Last year I was really bad, to the point where I sometimes stressed so much that I off-put myself from doing work, so I didn't actually complete the work until like the last possible moment, and then that just stressed me out even more, and yeah, it was just a very, very long-winded cycle of stress, and it didn't need to happen because that year didn't count. Although I needed to pass all my modules to move on to second year, it didn't count, and I should have really like retained that sort of idea that the degree didn't count at the end of the day. It's your second and third year which actually goes to your final pass marks, and I would suggest that you really try to remember that, but also remember to like, if you are one of those people who need to have like do your work and make sure that your work is practically perfect, remember that there are people you can like socialise with. So go to university nights. In my first year I lived very far away from uni, about 45 minutes walking, and I didn't really want to walk the streets at night if I was to go to a university night. So I didn't really want to walk that distance, so I didn't go to any events practically in the first year, except for one I think. And I didn't really enjoy it because I was with housemates who I didn't really get along with. Like, we were alright together, but we weren't like best friends because they had their own social groups, which made it a bit awkward. But yeah, I didn't really go out in first year, and that's one of my bigger regrets, because I really could have made a lot more friends, socialised a bit more if I had gone out more in first year. So, something you worried about for no reason is the final question. What did I worry about when I went to uni? Well, I didn't worry about homesickness, so I'm not going to say anything about that. What did I worry about? I think I worried about the course load a lot. Like, I felt that it was going to be probably a big change from college, and for me it really wasn't. I basically worked myself up to a point where I thought that the work was basically going to be so much it's going to be unmanageable, which it wasn't, I'm thankful to say. So yeah, I think that was something I was worried about when I first went into university. Anyway, that is the end of this university tag. I saw the video on Anonymous Chloe's channel. Sorry, I don't know where I was going with that. So I suggest you go and check out her video. I'll link it in the description below. I'll also link the original video in the description below. And do I tag anyone? I guess I could tag Jessica Jack if she wants to do it, because she's going to a college which is university equivalent, so I guess I tag her. I just tag basically anybody who is interested in doing this tag, and I hope that my answers basically reveal a bit more about myself. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I guess I will see you very soon with another video. So, bye.